Yo, you been saying here, Easy Steezy, of course, back again with another video. It's been a minute, maybe what, 8-9 months, I don't know, I don't even remember, to be honest. But we're not going to talk about that. We're going to get straight into this video, and today I'm bringing you the top 10 players in the NBA right now, because this video, it's a basic video, I'm not gonna lie, but it's a video that needs to be done. Like, I've been seeing so much blasphemy recently on the ESPN list. Bleacher Report just dropped their list. That's why I felt like doing this list today, because I had to drop my own, innit? So yeah, I'm gonna get straight into it, innit? Man, at number 10. Ah, shit. I'm gonna edit that out. Fucking at number 10, got fucking Westbrook. My boy Westbrook. Obviously, people probably wouldn't agree with putting him at number 10. I don't blame you. I understand. I don't even like Westbrook like that, to be honest. Like, I'm not putting him there because I'm biased or anything. Because actually, just before the season, I actually thought he was a little overrated. Or not before the season, but like a few seasons back. But now, I understand that the guy, he's overhated at this point. Like, people are really like, this guy's an MVP. You can't sleep on an MVP. This guy can still average a triple-double in his sleep. And the Wizards, like, if they made the playoffs, who's really going to be surprised? That's how good of a player that Westbrook is, and I think he deserves the number 10 spot. At number 9, like, a lot of people have been putting this guy quite high up. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not too sold on him as much as other people are, but hey, there's a good chance I get proven wrong. At number 9, I got fucking Luka Doncic, or Doncic. I'm not too sure how to say his last name, but fucking yeah, Luka. I can understand why people saying MVP like coming in, but yeah, I'm a Bulls fan personally, so I don't want to see anyone break the Euros' record first of all, but also, like, I don't know, with the injuries, or well, not the injuries, but the injury of KP being out for I don't know how long, but I feel like Luka's gonna struggle in this West. This West has a lot of playoff teams, and the West this season is looking dangerous. I'm not even gonna lie, so I'm not expecting too much from Luka, but if he does prove me wrong, I can't say I was surprised, but yeah, I'm expecting him to be a top 10 player. Still, I'm expecting him to be a top 10 player, and I am expecting him to be in the MVP race. I am expecting that from him. And at number 8, I got Jimmy Butler, who, a lot of people, I heard a lot of people saying like Damian Lillard for like Dark Horse MVP. My Dark Horse MVP is actually Jimmy Butler. I'm not gonna lie, because at the end of the day, if you can play at an MVP level, like not just like LeBron, like a LeBron level, let's be honest, the stats he was putting up is LeBron type stats. If you can play at an all-time great level in the finals, the biggest stage where it matters the most, why can't you play like a all-time great? Well, okay, maybe saying all-time great might be pushing a little bit, but let's say MVP level. Why couldn't he play at an MVP level in the regular season? That's what I say with Jimmy Butler. That's why I'm putting him at number 8. If he didn't produce as much, I wouldn't really be too surprised, to be honest, because he's more of a playoffs type player, someone who, shows up at the biggest stages, and also, with his stats, I'm not expecting him to put up 30 points. I'm not expecting him to put up what he put up in the finals, but because his impact is is less to do with stats. He has like a bigger impact on the game that you don't see with stats. But yeah, I'm putting him at number 8. At number 7, I'm ranking these guys a little bit lower than what other lists are doing, because I'm seeing a lot of other people put these guys higher. Number 7, I'm on right, I think. Number 7, I actually got Anthony Davis, which he's a good player. Don't get me wrong, MVP level player. But at the end of the day, people are expecting LeBron to kind of take a step back, and I'm not expecting that from LeBron, to be honest. I'm expecting LeBron to just carry on what he was doing this season. I'm expecting them to average around the same things. I'm not expecting anything much different from AD, like this season coming in. I'm not sure if he's going to take over this season. I think maybe next season is probably the time, or maybe 2 seasons from now is probably a time where he will take over from LeBron, but not this season. I'm expecting him to still be that, you can know who's the best player and who's not. There's not like a little confusion there. I feel like right now, you know that LeBron is better than AD, but I think AD will soon take over that role. At number 6, I got James Harden. I don't remember too well where ESPN and Bleacher Report placed James Harden, but I'm putting James Harden at number 6 because at the end of the day, this guy's an MVP. Number 6, I don't think that's too high for him or too low, to be honest, because there's a lot of good players out there. But I'm putting James Harden at number 6. Not too much explanation behind it. Just don't forget that this guy is one of the greatest scorers we've ever seen. One of the most unique, one of the most talented as well. So you can't just forget about that with him. And what he lacks in defense, he makes up for in offense. Like, we will see his offensive game. And no one can guard him. No one can guard him. Guys can stop him, contain him maybe, but he's always going to be able to just pop off on your team. It don't matter who you are. But I'm putting them at number 6. For at number 5, I'm putting Kawhi, who last year I probably would have put him higher. I probably would have put him top 3, but I think after seeing that he's not as clutch as everyone thought he was, with that Game 7 against Denver, you got to drop him at least a little bit, compared to other players. But I got Kawhi coming in at number 5, I think top 5 player for Kawhi is still good. I'm not saying that this guy can't beat the other 5 players in front of him. He can't beat their teams. I'm not saying that. I wouldn't be surprised if he did beat their teams, but I'm just saying that he had a little drop off, in the last season, but he can still redeem himself easily, and I will put him still in the MVP race because I think he has something to prove this season. I think the whole Clippers organization has something to prove this season. I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly, I was close to putting Paul George in the top 10 because I'm expecting him to prove himself again, show why he was in the MVP race in 2019. So I'm expecting big things, not just from Kawhi but from the Clippers. Number 4, I have the back-to-back current MVP, Giannis. I have him over AD. A lot of people probably want to agree with that, especially what they've seen from AD in the finals, in the preseason right now too. But at the end of the day, I'm saying it's a lot to do with accolades and awards and stuff, but Giannis is a 2-time MVP. That says enough. What has AD? He's been to the playoffs twice without another All-Star on his team. Giannis, he's been to the playoffs a lot more time. How many? He is in the East, so it is a little bit easier. But regardless, he's already got his team to conference finals. People tend to just forget about that. People, when it comes to conference finals, people don't remember the conference finals. They just completely blank that out, even though that's still an accomplishment. That's a huge accomplishment, to be honest. But I'm not expecting Giannis to win another MVP this season. I'm expecting it to go to someone else. Someone that, you're gonna know who I think it is by the end of this video. Number 3, I got the one and only KD. That kind of rant. Don't watch that. Actually, do you watch that? Nah, but I got KD number 3. Fucking I had my doubts, going into this season with his injury, because an Achilles injury is probably arguably the worst injury a basketball player can get. And somehow in the preseasons, it might be a lot early to say it. I might be speaking too soon, but he's looking he's looking exactly the same. The Brooklyn Nets are really looking like title contenders right now. They're looking scary. I'm not gonna lie. With KD looking normal, healthy. If he comes back, maybe. Will he come back even better? I don't know. But there's a chance, and that's the scariest part about it. There's a chance, because the way he's looking perfectly fine. You wouldn't know this guy came off of an Achilles injury, And I'm expecting him to come back and be a top 3 player, maybe even top 2. I wouldn't be surprised if he becomes top 2. But I got KD coming in at number 3. And just to add on, even though KD is at number 3, that is not my pick for who's coming out of the East this year. Although that might be a bit surprising to some people. But if you do want to know who I think is coming out of the East and who I think is coming out of the West, just put it down in the comments. I'll make a video pronto. I won't take however many months to do it this time as well. Trust me, I'm on my grind this year. And number 2, I actually got Curry, which you probably could have guessed Curry because you saw him off the list for a while. It's Curry. I'm not gonna lie. This guy is already for me a top 15 player all time because he's got 2 MVPs and 3 championships. Although he might be missing Klay Thompson, he's still getting the 2nd overall pick in James Wiseman. Still got Draymond. Although people might take the piss out of Draymond now, he's not what he used to be. but we could see him come back to what he used to be. And their bench pieces are actually looking pretty good. They got Andrew Wiggins, who is a solid. He can get you 20 points per game, easy. He can get you 20 points per game. That's solid from Andrew Wiggins, in my opinion. I think that's, he's underrated, to be honest. They also got Kelly Oubre Jr., who just has good defense, good offense. He's still young, so he can still develop. I think the Warriors are going to do something this year. I'm not going to lie. I think they're going to, surprise a lot of people. And then number one, like it's any surprise, obviously I got LeBron. Wow, what more do I have to say? This guy's coming off of his 4th championship. He's 35 years old, about to be 36 in however many days. What can I say? All-time great, no doubt about it. Top. You gotta be top 5 player for most people. Has to be at least. If he wins the MVP this season, I wouldn't be surprised. I'll be honest. LeBron's a guy that breaks a lot of records, and if he wins, the oldest MVP ever, that's the record. I wouldn't be surprised if he won, of all people. Because we all know his longevity is it's mad. But yeah, if he wins MVP this season, I don't think I'll be too surprised. He's not my pick for MVP, but I think he's going to be in top 2 again. Because when LeBron is contending, he will always be in at least top 3 in the MVP race. But but that's all I got right now in my top 10. If you disagree with it, then hey, tell me what who you think I should change it with. If you want more or different videos, just tell me. Although I have my only 2 videos have been about basketball. It doesn't just have to be about basketball. It could be about different things. Just recommend it. And yeah, if you want anything else, any other videos, any different type in my takes on anything else, then just put it in the comments and I'll check it out. Subscribe. I want to build a fucking army with this YouTube shit, fam. I don't care. I want to build an army. So subscribe, like the shit, follow, just be a fan, be a real supporter, fam. Just be a supporter. I don't actually forget fan. I don't like fan. I don't like that. Just support us. Support the channel. Okay? Subscribe, like, share it to all your friends, all the man them, all of that. Just enjoy life. I don't know what more to say, to be honest, to finish this out. Enjoy your life and shit. In a bit.